Welcome back, everyone, to my channel. Speaking here right now is your one and only gracious queen, the Grace TV. I want to sincerely welcome you all to my live today and to appreciate everyone who has been, supporting this page to grow. To those who are sharing my videos, thank you and God bless you. To those who are supporting financially with small gifts or whatever gifts you're bringing, God will bless you. To those who are supporting with comments, likes, encouraging me, views, I appreciate you all. It's not really about always having fun and or always being serious. We do as the Spirit leads every day. So if you're a new person here, do not say, oh, it's not always Roxy here. I just always want to see somebody dancing and shaking the body and everything here. We have serious things we do here. I'm a human rights advocate in the United Kingdom. Yes. And you all knows I use my platforms, both here and other social media handles, to talk about issues of human rights, issues violating people's rights, whatever that is not right is wrong. And I use my platforms to condemn them. Murutumya, how are you? My Queen Eva, thank you so much for coming. God bless you. Good morning. I will be having a meeting shortly, but I'm going to continue this live until I hear a knock at the door. My name is Grace. I have introduced myself earlier. Thank you for asking again. Hi, my Queen Eva. Thank you so much for your support for this page. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. So, dear gracious queens and kings, so if you're part of this, platform, you will always know that I call my followers, my viewers, queens and kings. My name is Grace, and that is where the gracious comes from. So I use it to address my audience as gracious queens and kings. All right. So thank you for coming today. Thank you for joining us. And we are going to talk about this very important issue. So as a human rights advocate, a human rights activist, and a political activist, I cannot say something going wrong and not call it out. And that is why all the attacks on me, all the reporting of my pages, that is why it's happening. But it's okay. That is what we get when that is what you get when you are too real, as in you are real. You want to say it as it is. You want to condemn every condemnables. You want to appreciate and hype every hypeables. So people are not gonna really like you that much, all right? Because you're not just coming here to throw one kind of content supporting evil or whatever. Irrespective of where it is happening, we pick things from around the globe. Once it jeopardizes human rights, human rights of a person, whether it's happening in the US, in Russia, anywhere, once it comes on this space, yeah, we have to analyze it. We have to talk about it. We have to condemn what needs condemning. We have to raise our voices, for those who are not able to raise their voices. So there is this issue that just occurred a few days ago, and this is actually breaking my heart. It is burning my heart, like like I should just go for, revenge straight away. So that is the kind of person I am. I don't sit down and watch things go under my nose. No, I don't see such impunities and such inhuman treatment and sweep them under the carpet. No, I don't do that. I rather pick them, I rather consume them with every means, through every means to, to subdue it, to reduce its occurrence, so that in the next time, when they are trying to do it again, they will remember, oh, that was what we got from doing the first one. We don't need to do it again. There is this incessant killings going on in Nigeria right now. Even non-Christians are condemning it. I'm a Christian, so I have the right to condemn it. Because not only that it affects the Christians, if there was a time that we are bombing mosque, I still use my platform to condemn it. Because religion apart, we are just one flesh. Humans that bleed one blood, one type of blood. No human that bleeds water or anything. Even the trees in the forest, yeah, we condemn. You all right, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. We condemn it when people goes to do what is not right to the trees or try to abuse it. We still use our platform to condemn it, because we need to protect our trees for oxygen, for air, and all those things. We condemn it. Then you talk of human beings created by God, that somebody will just wake up and go into massacring a whole village in the name of what do you want, just because the government wants that place. So I would want us to watch a video now, and after watching this video, I will give you my take. This video is not in English language, but I will try my best to explain to you what she is saying. I hear a bit of Yoruba, a little bit of it. You understand? Yeah, so I will try to, round it off and summarize everything for you. Where are you? I saved you here. Why did it just disappear?
Ìjọba Kwara àwọn DSS gbẹ̀bọ̀n fáwọn méjì aláwọn gbàbọ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọdẹ Yorùbá. Wọ́n ti pọkọ mi o. Wọ́n ti pọkọ mi, ọkọ mi lọ lé ní o. Ọkọ mi bọ̀ wá lé ní o. Ọkọ mi dẹ́kẹ̀rẹ́ ajé wọn fọ́ gíláàsì mọ́tò wọn pa àbúrò wọn pẹ̀gbọ́n. Wọ́n tún pọkọ àbúrò rẹ̀. Ìjọba Kwara àwọn méjìlá àti ìgbẹ́kùn olè èèyàn mẹ́rìnlá náà pa o. Ọdẹ bíi mẹ́wàá ti kú. Wọ́n sì ti gbé èèyàn lọ́gbọ̀n kàtìyàwó lọ. Ẹ̀rí mi bá yọ òkè ọdẹ láwà. Òkè ọdẹ ti tún tú lọ. Ṣẹ́gun òkè ọdẹ láwà. Ọkọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá gùn balẹ̀ kò sí tágbà àwọn ká. Ẹ̀rí mi báyìí, ọkọ mi mo jòkó tì yìí. Ìsọ̀nà ni mo lè sá fún. Ilé sá fún ọkọ mi, ẹwọ ọkọ mi nẹ̀lẹ̀. Ẹwọ ọkọ mi, ẹwọ ọ̀rẹ́ ọkọ mi. Ẹ̀rí wọn nẹ̀lẹ̀.
So I've tried my best to pause it. It is... So this woman now is lamenting that they have killed her husband and her husband's brother. They say, Otiku Okomi means they have killed my husband, and Aburo Okomi means husband's brother. So these are the terrorists. I don't call bandits. Once you kill somebody, you are a terrorist. Okay? So the reason that the Nigerian government is calling them bandits is because The Nigerian government are using them. They are using them to terrorize the villagers, to grab people's land, to take away what belongs to people. So that is why the Nigerian government is calling them bandits. They are not bandits. When you remove somebody's life, you are a terrorist. Okay? You are a terrorist, and that is as simple as that. So these people invaded their community and massacred a lot of people, including her husband and her husband's brother. She is helpless, screaming, with her husband lying flat right in front of her face. Her husband's brother lying flat dead right in front of her face. And she is calling the people of Kwara State, saying, come and see, they have ended the life of my husband and the life of my husband's brother. What is she gonna do? According to what she said in the video, she has called the police and called the police, and police is not coming. So, why this is going on? I have not heard the president of Nigeria condemn this kind of killings. Remember, this is not the first time this type of killing is happening in Nigeria. It happens almost every day in different parts of Nigeria, and the president does not condemn it. Rather, president will be warning the community, the villagers, not to retaliate. So what is making me so mad right now is it a king? They called him in this area that came out to make a bold announcement saying that the police should go and arrest the people, the woman that was protesting the killing of her husband. Is this woman you are watching? You have just watched with me. You see her husband? Did you see her husband? Because I don't want YouTube to take this down. So this is the woman. This is her husband and her husband brother lying dead, and she's crying out for everybody to see how they have killed her husband unprovoked. There is nothing. They just invaded village and removed the life of her husband. And she is asking them to see. So the king of this village literally is demanding for this woman to be arrested for screaming out that her husband has been killed. Instead of the king of the village to attend the scene of this massacre and reassure the people who has lost their people, get the culprits to face the law. You are telling the police to go and arrest a woman they killed her husband. So I don't know where you're watching me from. I am bringing to you what is happening in Nigeria. I am bringing to you that there is a religious war in Nigeria, whereby the Christians are all going down. They are gradually removing the Christians. And what is the reason for all of this? Is what I am yet to know. Everybody, we all came to meet this world. Nobody has lived in this world forever. After you remove all these Christians from this world, you are going to live in this world forever? Is that what you're telling me? Like, if you think you're going to live in this world forever, where is your grandfathers? Where is your great-grandfathers? Do you think they are still in this world? The reason you're no more with them is because they are no more. Nobody removed them. They ended up it's still the same death. But you that is removing the life of somebody is going to face the worst query from your maker. So, there is anybody that should be arrested for this massacre that happened now, it is the king, that king that is requesting the arrest of this woman. Yeah, he should be the number one person. You want to sit down there? Yeah, you can sit down there. It is the man that is requesting the arrest of a woman whose husband was just taken away suddenly. No announcement. He was not poorly. He was not ill. He just woke up to his death, and a human being like him grabbed him and removed him with a weapon. And you are telling them to go and arrest this woman. Where is United Nation? Are we actually having a United Nation in this world, or divided nation? Because the United Nation looks so... They are not really what we expected them to be, what we anticipated. As in, you want to be a United Nation, and there are a particular country where you focus, where you channel your attention, and there are people you don't care about. United Nations has been hearing about the killings of Christians in Nigerians and had never ever taken any action. They had never ever issued any statement to condemn it. Nothing. They have never done anything about it. Please, are we actually having United Nation or divided nation? International Criminal Courts. Only for few people. Why? Most money used to fund the United Nations and International Criminal Court is coming from the Christian land. Igbos. Yes. We are the one producing the money to fund all their activities. But when we get attacked, they relax. They don't care. And when you see people agitating to have their own country, what do you think? They deserve it. Because this United Nation does not care. The king in Kwara State, I don't know what king is that, should be dethroned. That king should be dethroned, arrested, and put to jail. Because before you look further to know who are the people that carried out this massacre, hold the king. He is the one that sent them. The king is working with the government, because for the Kwara State governor not to even issue a statement or utter any word means they are all working together. The Kwara State governor, the president of Nigeria, and the same king. Because the king, the Kwara State governor, the Nigerian government will be the one to give the Kwara State governor information. We need this land, and we need everything in that land to be wasted so we can have it easily. We don't want people coming to condemn our government because we had to fight them to get the land. And that is it. Then the governor will now give order to the king. Did you know that in this country, the king gives order to the politicians, but in Nigeria, the politicians give order to the kings. So that is like the police giving order to the legal system, to the lawyers, to the judges. Yeah, police gives order. So that is what I'm talking about. So once the king receives order from the governor, that's it. Who supplied the arms they used to go and attack people, to go and carry out this massacre? Who supplied the arms? And for a king to come out and said, oh, go and arrest anybody protesting the killings, means the king had a hand on it. He is the one that invited the people. He is the one that is using these people to carry out. So the king should be arrested. Because obviously, if you want to investigate to know who are the people that came, you will not know them. They are all covered. They are all protected by the government. So arrest the king if any arrest is going to be done. This is why in Nigeria they will not allow people to protect themselves. No. If you try to protect yourself, then you are now a criminal for trying to protect yourself. This is one of many killings and massacres of humans going on right now in Nigeria. That what the government is doing, you people have seen the one in Benue State. Did you think it has stopped? They have wiped off the village. A lot of people are killed. This is a husband and the brother being laid down flat, dead. They have been removed completely. They have been killed. They are no more alive. Husband that should be looking after his children with the wife is gone. The brother that could have been coming like once in a while to say, how are you people doing? Oh yeah, take this 10,000, 20,000 to feed my brother's children. They ended the two of them at the same time. So what do you think is going on there? There is a land, a particular land they've got that the government want to take. So that is why they removed two brothers. Who is coming to stand, talk about the land? That is why they removed them and rendered her a widow. The children fatherless. Nobody to come out and talk. So if they remove only the husband, the husband brother would definitely come to talk. Want to know who are the people. He might go spiritual to find out who the people are. And we go spiritual to end them. So what they did is, we don't want any of our plan to be exposed or to be discovered. They removed the two of them. Removed the brother, a husband, removed the brother. In one go. And then the king of the land is saying, go and arrest the woman that is crying that they killed her husband. Have you people seen that? I don't know where you're watching me from, but I want you to see how things are unfolding, how things are going. Since the APC government has taken over. So the king wants this woman to be arrested and put in prison for crying that they have killed her husband. How are you, Rashid? The king wants her to be arrested, wants her to be sent to prison, or even to be removed. Because of what? Because she cried that her husband has gone, that they have massacred her villages and taken away the life of her husband. Until date, as I'm speaking to you, every other strong human rights activist has been lamenting. But the president of Nigeria has never said anything. The president of Nigeria is yet to address the nation. The president of Nigeria is not for the nation. All this man comes out every day is to lie. We have disbursed $3 billion, $30 billion, and $30 trillion to the whole Nigerians. So basically, this guy, Tinubu, is using Nigerians to get money, to get money from the whatever, United Nations Fund or whatever, and going to store it for his children and his great-grandchildren. And then lying on the news to say they have disbursed $30 billion or $30 trillion to Nigeria for whatever I don't understand. Just lying and lying and lying. That is what Nigerians are getting. And then removing the lives of Nigerians. So is this the best way to reduce population? Is this the best way to reduce population? Before you come out and think of the fact that a whole government is having a table with the people who are going from villages to villages and ending their lives, as in burning them, pouring fuel on humans and setting them on fire, going to homes, God bless you, my Queen Eva, going to homes and villages, pouring fuel on the houses and throwing fire to consume a lot of people. And the president is not doing anything. Nothing. All you could do is to sit down with the same people. So you know them. And you decide to sit down and talk with them. Is this how it's done in where you are living? As in, so your president or your prime minister will have a time to dialogue with killers, with people who are going from one community to another to massacre people. Your president will now come to have a dialogue with them, to plead with them. Is that how it's done in your own community, please? Help us to know. Are you people serious? The government of Nigeria obviously have seen people going to communities to end their lives, and you say, no, they are not terrorists. Nigerian government said they are not terrorists, they are bandits. He refused to proscribe them. He said they are not terrorists, but they are removing lives of people. Did you know in this country where I live, in the United Kingdom, yeah? If you kill a dog, you will be tagged a terrorist. You'll be taken to court, you will go to prison. Yes. You'll be taken to court. You will go to prison because you did what? Because you killed a dog, whether deliberately or not deliberately. Killing is killing. But not in Nigeria. It's okay to waste lives of people. And even a dog gets a better life. See? Of course, cows are like... cows are more higher than humans. Cows in Nigeria are more respected, more protected than humans. This is the most crucial time that people should know that human lives does not matter any longer in Nigeria. We're still talking about the lady, Arise TV presenter. Her name is Somto Chukwu. Go and Google it, just in case you did not know about it. Somto Chukwu is a presenter on Arise TV. You know, the reason I didn't want to talk much about her own is because I think she chose her death. Yeah, she chose them. Because you have British passports. You are a British citizen. You are a Nigerian citizen, so you have dual citizenship, right? But you didn't see anything right working in Britain. You went to work in Nigeria. Because obviously you will live high. You will live, okay, you have a good job in Nigeria. Yeah. But you never thought of the security. You never thought of your life protection. Did you think about it? No, he did not. He went to work there because he felt everything is okay. If I have a good job, life is easy there. It's cheaper there. He never thought of your security. You are going to be coming out on the TV station telling the whole world you're a citizen of United Kingdom. You are also a citizen of Nigeria. So they now started targeting you, feeling like she has all the money. You never thought of if anything serious happened to you, there will be no good hospital. Yeah. Why did you think most of these people come from abroad to this country, United Kingdom? They will come here, do everything, obey every order, just grab their British passport, and then they went back to Nigeria. Like, if you truly love Nigeria that much, and you think Nigeria is the best place to live, like every one of them that is deceiving themselves are saying it, why did you come here to fight for the citizenship? Why did you not stay there? Why? If you had any reason to stay in Nigeria and you feel like Nigeria will give you what you want, what are you coming here to talk about? A greener pasture. Yeah. Now she's gone. Did you know what? She's gone, and the president and the Federal Capital Territory Minister now said they will get to the bottom of this. They will find who killed her, the people that went to carry out the killing. Did you know why? Did you know why they are saying that? Because she's got British citizenship. Because she has British citizenship. She has British passport. That is why they are even talking about her. But the president and the FCT minister have never ever requested for the closure of the hospital where they took her, that refused to treat her. This is what Nigeria is like. Starting from the number one in Nigeria to the last, they see their heart is like the heart of a devil. That is why I like Britain. Even if you come into this country, you're not a citizen, but you are in your situation, your condition, your health is in danger. Like your life is, they will first treat you, give you treatment. Before they will even ask you to pay, they will first save your life. That is what this country, United Kingdom, where I live, that is what it is like. They will first of all save your life. Because they felt they're not going to derive any pleasure in watching you die because you don't have money to pay, because you don't have a police report, because you don't have this. Exactly, Catherine. Even if she's a British citizen, why did she come on the national TV and was saying it? You have to deal with what is facing you. Whatever they have called you to present, present it. If you must illustrate that to your point with anything, it is not to say, I have British citizenship. I have this. I'm a Briton. I have dual citizenship. I'm British. I'm this and that. You must not come out saying it openly in public. Saying it for everybody to know. Because by so doing, you are attracting the bad ones to look at, we might get something from this place. And she's still a young single girl. She must have saved a lot of money. We need to go get her money. You know where you are. You know where you were. And then you want to go and expose yourself that much. Like being a presenter on Arise TV is not enough. Then you are going to do more. No. You went too far. And that was so wrong. And they broke into her house. They attacked her. So, and I believe that the reason they ended her, they attacked her brutally, was not just because they wanted her money. It was because they went there for her life. The remaining life that she had, they managed to rush her into hospital in Nigeria. And hospital said they will not treat her until they get a report from police to treat her. That is how she died. As in, they literally watched her give up. They watched her bleed, moan, scream until she's no more. Have you seen heartless people like that? But the president of Nigeria has never issued any ultimatum to close down that hospital, because that hospital is not supposed to exist. It shouldn't exist. A hospital, even the police has issued a statement recently and made it open. Any hospital where they brought anybody, or whether the person is having a bullet in their body or whatever, treat the person first before we arrive. Whether it is the armed robber, it is the intruder, it is anything, treat the person first before we arrive. So why the person who brought her to the hospital must have told you, she's a presenter on Arise TV. Hey, look, this is the person that is here right now. She's not an armed robber. Please, can you treat her? You say, no. Why have they not even put the pictures of that person that refused her treatment on social media? Why have the government not closed down that hospital for others to learn? Because tomorrow, another victim will still die. Because they will say, after all, a whole presenter on Arise TV was not treated. Why do you think I should treat him? This is a whole presenter with British citizenship. Was left to die. Then you talk of you that is a nobody who knows you. So you know how many people has died just like that? Do you know how many people? Even ordinary accidents occurred on the road. People were driving and a coalition occurred and the people sustained heavy injury, rushed to the hospital. Hospital will refuse to treat them. We are not sure if this was a coalition. We are not sure if it was actually an accident. We cannot treat her until we hear from the police. And that is how they watch human beings pass away like that. It is not funny. Because of what? The people who are supposed to do something to stop this madness are not doing anything. People who are supposed to do something are not doing anything. They are not doing anything. Did you know that? Yes. And that is how. Imagine it was Tinubu they brought into the hospital. Hey, look at the Etebleke. The Etebleke nurses want to show off. I'm the one that treated the president. Or I'm the one that treated the president's wife. Or the president's son. Or this. They want to show off. And they will not wait for police to bring report. I have made it clear before, and I am going to reiterate it, about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya and forcefully removed from Kenya to Nigeria. He did not travel to Nigeria. He's an activist, political activist. He's a British citizen. He lived in the United Kingdom. He only went to Kenya. He did not go to Nigeria. Taking him from Kenya to Nigeria was totally against the law. Yeah, that is a human rights violation. But this man is agitating for the freedom of Biafrans, whom he believed and I believed has been totally marginalized in Nigeria, because Nigeria does not include them in the affairs of the country. And Nigeria does not accept them being a president in Nigeria. So, and everything that is making Nigeria Nigeria, or everything that is puffing the politicians, are coming from that Biafran land, from our natural resources. Most of these Biafrans and Igbos has joined to bring him down. And I want him to know, anytime he comes out and watch me, that he should come out of there. If they release him, come back to the United Kingdom or relocate yourself to the US and live happily with your children and your wife. Because these people you are fighting for are not worth it. Honestly speaking, you can't continue to fight for people who are fighting you. You're fighting for them, fighting for their freedom, fighting for their voices to be heard, fighting for them to be taken seriously, fighting for them to have a life. But they are fighting you. Does that really make sense? The reason he is where he is today is because he is fighting to liberate his people from the bondage of Nigerian governments, where they are not included, where they are highly marginalized. He does not like it. My very self does not like it. You that is watching me will not like it. That these people who are being treated with every discrimination, yeah, are the people that are producing the resources that is feeding millions and billions of people. Yeah? But see the way they treated them. You won't like it. He is fighting a good cause. He was using his voice. He was doing everything to ensure that Biafrans get their freedom from the Nigerian government. But these same people are busy fighting him. So when I say he should ignore them, if they release him, come back to England or relocate to the US, wherever you found comfortable. Go there and have some peace. Forget about them. Forget them. We don't have enough time in this world. For those who think invading communities and removing lives of everything is a way to show that I'm powerful, we do not have enough time in this world. The trumpet is going to sound. And everything the Bible said would happen is already happening. The whole world are coming together as one to use one currency. Is happening. It's going to happen soon. Yeah? It has started from England. Did you not see them introducing ID card or whatever? Work ID. Did you not see them introducing it? Yes. They are now introducing work ID. And you think it's just ordinary work ID? Please reflect back on the word of God. Take your Bible and understand what is happening today. If you can't reflect back on it, you are wasting your time. Okay? So keep going ahead. Keep going ahead and massacring villages, allowing the evil politicians to be using you to commit sacrilege. Yeah? Because at the end, God is not going to ask you who paid you to go and remove life. God is going to ask you, why did you remove life that you could not create? Life you did not create, why did you remove it? Because you did not create that life. You don't know how that life came into existence. God created that life. Why did you remove it? Did you know that? And that is it. And that is it. So you people have seen how a woman is crying that right in front of her, her husband's life was removed. Her husband's life was removed. Her husband was lying by her, dead. Her husband's brother's life was removed. 2 of them lying by her, dead. And she's telling the people of Kwara State, everybody, come and see how they have removed my husband. And the king is requesting for her to be arrested. The king is requesting for her to be arrested. That she should be arrested for recording the way they killed her husband, for crying they have taken her husband away from her, for crying they have killed her brother-in-law. She has nobody. She has called the police and police is not even responding. I mean, maybe you didn't hear her, you didn't understand her language, but that is me interpreting it for you. Did you see that? They are fighting to Islamize the country. And this is all this fight. You want the whole Nigeria to become Muslim. And why did you think that is going to happen? Because trying to get the whole Nigerian to become Muslim is why Mazen and Dekano started agitating for Biafrans to go. We are a Biafran nation. It's because of Islamization, because we have our own religion. You can't force people to take your religion. That is not fair. And basically, to force people to take this, they are now invading their homes and removing their lives. Is either. And did you forget that the Bible said it? Did you forget the Bible said it? The time will come when they will come to you and ask you, you must be a Muslim or not. You said no, they remove your head. So if you are not ready for the rapture, just look at what is happening right now and get yourself ready. Rapture is coming, whether you believe it or not. Even my 12-year-old daughter, from when she was 10 years old, was telling me, Mom, do you know rapture is coming? And I looked at her. I said, wow, how did you know that? He said, Mommy, rapture is coming. It's in the Bible. I have never bought her a Bible then, but she knows everything. She uses her TikTok from the age of 10 to preach salvation, making people to know that rapture is coming. And that was actually the age I was when I started preaching gospel. He said to me, Mom, did you know rapture is coming? For her to use that word, rapture. And I asked her, what do you know about rapture? He said, well, it is a process whereby everybody will be going into heaven to meet Jesus. But it's for those who believe in him. Wow. So for a child to be telling me that rapture is coming, who am I? Who are you? Not to see it through everything that is happening right now. Lives have been wasted just because you want them to accept a religion that they said they do not want to accept. Then you want to remove them. So why can't you see it? Because if you think this is going to stop, you are making a mistake. It's not going to stop. Last year, we thought it's going to stop. Did it stop? 2 years ago, 10 years ago, we thought it was going to stop. Did it stop? No, it did not stop. Why did you think it's going to stop next year? Or it's going to stop this year? Tinubu is working so hard to retain power for another 4 years. And that will be his last tenure. Then think of what is going to happen. Think of what is going to happen in his last tenure. Well, the only thing I could say to you is Prepare yourself so that you will not be left out. Because if you get left out, the tribulation, go and read about the tribulation after rapture. Just let me bring it into you so you understand what I'm talking. Go and read about the tribulation. Go and read about the tribulation. Yeah, read about it. That is, it will take place after the saints has left, which is after the rapture. Tribulation will occur. What you're seeing today is a child's, very, very, very child's play to what the tribulation is going to be like. Because that is the time that no police will come to rescue you. No government will speak for you. You are there facing it. Everybody will be fighting to navigate. You are never going to navigate it. If you miss rapture, you will either accept in whatever they will give to you, or you will pay with your blood and then make heaven. That is the only way. You will pay with your blood if you don't accept to take whatever they want to give to you. They want to give you the mark of the beast. After rapture, they now own the world. Jesus Christ has taken the grace. No more. You are never going to be protected under his grace anymore. So the world belongs to them. They do whatever they like to you after the rapture. Yeah? The only way you can make it into heaven is by giving your life to them to kill you, to end you. Then your blood will pay for you. But once you accept that mark of the beast, you know where you're going to end? You should know where you're going to end. Do you want to even wait until that time? Or prepare yourself now? Just, Jesus, help me. I don't want to experience, because what we are experiencing now is too harsh for us to see more. It is too harsh. You don't want to see more. Look at a woman, they killed her husband, kill her brother-in-law. Did you hear about what she's talking about, the helicopter? They said it was a helicopter that dropped the heavily armed men. That is to tell you, it is the government that sent these men to go and massacre the whole village. So helicopter dropped heavily armed men. God bless you, Rhonda Scott, my darling. Helicopter brought heavily armed men. Did you hear her? I'm trying to interpret what she's saying. And drop them in their village. And that's how they started. They saw the helicopter coming down and they said, what's happening? And the next minute they saw people surrounding them, massacring, killing their men. Killing their men. Are you people hearing that? So why did you want to tell me that the government has no hands in this? And United Nations is like, did you know they keep pumping money into United Nations so that whatever they do, United Nations should not talk about it? Instead of giving money to the poor people, people are starving in Nigeria, no food. You can see people could barely feed once a day. Some will wake up to go to their neighbor's house to see who cook. Let's get, even if it's one spoon of food, let's eat. That is how people are surviving in the villages now in Nigeria. So when you see me use my platform to send money to people, to give them money, it's not because I have too much, but because I know that money could even help them for like a week. They can manage it for a week or two. Because there are children there who are suffering, but the government are so heartless to consider them. They came with helicopter to start the massacre. There is war. There is war. And this is the end time. I will come back to you guys again. Thank you for your time and God bless you. And if this is your first time watching me, don't forget to subscribe because we'll talk more about this. Stay blessed.